This is the most serious thing that I've ever said to the public in my entire life. I'm Ric Flair, and I play the game by my rules. If you are the best at what you do.
Greetings and welcome to Behind the Scenes. So as I told you gentlemen earlier, I recently moved, relocated. And one thing that's a part of relocation, obviously, is when you're a collector, is that you rediscover some pieces that you don't wear or can't fit you anymore, whatever the case may be. So those were the items you saw in the most recent behind the scenes that were for sale. But also what you discover is pieces that you literally forgot that you have, that you're like, man, I forgot I had these. And you're pleasantly surprised and you're like, damn, I can't wait to put those on. I haven't worn those in a while. So for me, out of everything in the collection, it was 2 pair of shoes. That's right, 2 pair of shoes, and they are both sneakers. Neither one of them look like your typical pair of sneakers though. But I forgot I had these in the collection. And the reason for that is because I have a lot of sneakers that are Ralph Lauren that I just don't wear that often. So they're just kind of, for this, since we've been doing seamless style, my sneakers specifically, but for the most part, the overwhelming majority of my shoes were in the closet, in boxes on the floor in the closet. And if it was something I needed, I would go in there. But these particular sneakers were in another closet that I kept my bags in. And they were just kind of out of sight, out of mind. But I'm glad, and like I said, it's one of the many great things from this move. So the first pair are these sneakers. These joints, look at them. You can tell I ain't really worn them. I think I worn these maybe twice, maybe twice. Like I know I wore these to work when I worked at Ralph Lauren. Once, I think. I can only remember once because I remember the ensemble. And then I think I wore them one more time to take pictures in or something. But look at this sneaker, man. Clean. This sneaker is clean. Like it's a subtle sneaker, but it's just dope. This is a dope sneaker. Like look at these different details. Like it's a mid cut, almost a high top. All right. This is suede with polo in the same chocolate brown. It's this suede here that's all across the string holes, all the way down to the side of the sneaker and then up the back. All right. Chocolate brown leather, chocolate Oreo polo cookie ear. All right. The vamp is a simple leather, all right? And then this color here, which is like a gunmetal gray mixed with a little bit of chocolate also. This is just a beautiful sneaker, man. This is a beautiful sneaker. There's nothing else you can really say other than, wow, that's a pretty sneaker, right? So those. And then this pair I've worn a few times, but it's still in great shape. And this particular pair, I bought these strictly for the name. Right? Strictly for the name of the shoe when it was online years ago. And if I'm not mistaken, there were 2 colors, but it was a no-brainer on the color. This color just spoke to me. But I bought these because the name of the sneaker is called the Ted. And that's my mentor from Ralph Lauren, Mr. Ted. So I bought them just because they was named after Ted. Now, Ted spells Mr. Ted spells his name with 1 D. I think this was 2 Ds online, but who cares? right? You got your boat shoe laces, but look at the sneaker itself. Just look at it, man. Simple yet elegant. Simple yet elegant. It's almost got like a boat shoe front here. The vamp is almost like a boat shoe or a ranger boot, right? But it's all sneaker, from this white sole to the way the bottom is constructed. The back, it's got a tab here. It's got a tab here that's raised off the shoe. It's got a polo player here, so you can actually take your shoestrings and slip them through there, and then through here and back around, so you could tie it kind of like a hiking boot if you wanted to. But it's all sneaker. It's definitely all sneaker. You could just, like I said, if you want to give it a hiking boot look, you can. But again, the no-brainer part of it was the color. And this shoe is suede, by the way. The entire shoe is suede, but look at that color, man. On this suede, this rich rugby royal blue is almost like a deep water purple or something. Like it, I don't know. It's a beautiful color, but it's definitely a unique color. So yeah, just, two things I found, or I rediscovered, shall I say, in the process of this move. Right? But this location is going to be the location for a minute. Now, this particular shot that we're doing this BTS with will not be our end all be all shot. I personally like it because you can't see, but I got rugbies. I got my featured rugby shirts hanging from the ceiling. And then I have the my trusty Yale 1967 sign right behind me. All this varsity that's over here. But eventually we're going to be shooting a lot of our footage from that wall, right? I got some wallpaper that I'm looking to get. And man, I did not realize how expensive wallpaper is. But it's fine. It has to be done because that whole side over there is themed, and it just doesn't look as beautiful as it could look with just that plain institutional white wall sitting there. All right, so I'm gonna have to wallpaper that wall up. But once I got that done, then we'll be using that side of this space for our seamless style vlogs moving forward. All right, and that may change again if and when we go to Patreon. All right. Anyway, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and tell a friend. Artists paint pictures, haters paint narratives. Don't be no hater. Y'all have a good one.